welcome back to my channel. My hair is doing things, we're gonna leave her alone. So I've decided I'm going to start a project pan. I've been watching a lot of those videos recently and I am so obsessed with them. I love to see people post their progress, and there's definitely a few products in my collection that I really want to get rid of. I honestly feel like for a regular person, I own way too much makeup. So there's two reasons why I've decided to start a project pan. The first one is just the fact that I buy too much makeup and I don't use enough of it. I honestly used to love makeup, and then it seems that I just started collecting it and not using it because I don't do my makeup on a regular basis anymore. I also went cruelty free earlier this year and I kind of just went cold turkey in on it, and I completely stopped purchasing from brands that weren't cruelty free. But I also started purchasing everything cruelty free while still having non-cruelty free products in my collection, which made it so much bigger because I still wasn't getting rid of the things that weren't cruelty free, because then, you know, like that would just be a waste of money. So which brings me to the second reason. I want to get rid of all of my non-cruelty free products as quickly as possible before they expire, especially my foundations and my concealers, which I have a few of. So I'm going to kind of be sharing with you guys what items I want to get rid of, and yes, most of them are non-cruelty free items. So I want to start with foundations. I have the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This one actually am like very much halfway done. I purchased this, I want to say like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, so I don't even know. It doesn't smell bad, it doesn't smell wrong or anything. So I really liked this product actually a lot. So I am going to be using it more on those like everyday makeup looks, days that I don't really feel like putting foundation on. It's really nice, but it's not cruelty free, so it's just time to say goodbye. My next foundation is the Clinique Even Better foundation. This one I've also used not that much of it, to be honest. Clinique was the first brand that I ever purchased from that was really good for me, so it makes me really sad to have to let go of all of their products, not just makeup but also skincare. Was the only skincare that I used until I decided to go cruelty free. So yeah, but it's time to go. It's time for this one to be done and gone. Up next, I have the Dior foundation. I actually really like this foundation and I got it as a birthday gift. I actually really want to finish it because it's really good and she was not cheap. Up next, I have the Maybelline Bb Cream. I don't even know why I bought this, but I really just want to finish it. And then up next, this is cruelty free. This is from Colourpop. This foundation is just a tiny bit too light. I bought it, I did not buy the correct shade. I'm not very good at matching myself online. So I just want to finish it because it's just a little too light for me, and I can get away with it wearing it right now in the winter, but when the summertime comes, it just looks like I have a white weird cast on myself. I did purchase one that's a little bit darker because I do enjoy the way this feels. But yeah, so these are all the foundations. I'm gonna finish at least 2 of them by the end of 2022. I can't believe 2021 is ending. Up next, I have setting sprays, and I just have this one, the all-nighter spray. I have a new one, so I just want to finish this one before I start the new one. So up next, I have the Airspun powder. I also have the Laura Mercier one, which I don't even know where it is right now, but I want to finish both of them. This one is just old and it's scented. I really like it, but I would like to see it, you know, go down a little bit. I barely use this powder, so I really want to get some use out of it and hopefully finish it within the next year. I think it's doable. I hope it is. Okay, so for bronzer, contour situations, I have quite a few. I have the Too Faced milk chocolate. It's so old I can't even read it anymore, but this one is just a little too light for me, and I only use it to contour my nose because somehow it looks good on my nose, but when I do it on the rest of my skin, it looks like I barely put anything on. This is so old. Part of me just wants to throw it out because I don't know if it's gonna break me out, but I want to finish it. If it breaks me out, I'm gonna throw it out because it is really old, but if not, I would really like to finish this. And I have the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I've already had pan on it, so I really just want to see it finish. Same thing with the Wet n Wild contour palette. I just really want this to be done. But yeah, I really like it. I want these two. I want to see them finish. For highlighters, I actually only have one, and it's the Becca Cosmetics Champagne. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the Becca Cosmetics Opal. I always thought this was Champagne Pop. I'm dead. This is Opal. It is so beautiful. It broke. I tried to put it back together. So I want to finish it. I know that Becca Cosmetics closed down, which makes me really sad because I found out recently, so I wasn't able to like purchase anything from them. I believe they were cruelty free, but I know that another brand picked up Champagne Pop, I believe, so I'm gonna purchase it and see how it is. But yeah, I really want to see this one go. This is the only one. Oh, I'm lying. The other highlighter that I have is from Colourpop. This is Lunch Money. I actually really like this, but I bought a second one not realizing that I had this one, so I want to finish at least one of them before I start the other one. Then I have the Milani Blush in Luminoso. I would just really like, this is like my favorite blush, so I think I can definitely finish it. Same thing goes for NYX Sweet Cheeks. This is in Citrine Rose. It's so nice. I like to wear it all the time. So I think I can also finish this one. She packs a punch. She's very bright, very pigmented. And I actually have some Colourpop stuff that has sadly kind of gone dry. I don't know if I can restore the blushes. I have two blushes, Count Me In and Too Cool for School. Both of them sadly like dried up. I don't really like the blushes from Colourpop in this form. And then I have a whole bunch of their Super Shock shadows, like quite a few that I just want to see if I can make them work somehow, if they're all dry. So if not, I'm just going to be getting rid of them, but I want to try first. So yeah, that's why I have them in my pan project. For concealers, I have the NARS one. I actually don't like this concealer that much, and it's not cruelty free. I just really want to get rid of it. I think I don't have too much left in here, so hopefully I can get it, you know, done soon. And I have the LA Girl Pro Concealers. This one is literally like too dark for me, but I still manage to make it work sometimes. I just want to finish them because they are getting a little old, so I want to get them done before they expire. And then I have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. This one's just really light, not my favorite. I do like how this concealer feels though. I just need to buy a shade that's a little bit darker. And yes, I really want to get this one done. For palettes, I really want to finish my old Modern Renaissance. I purchased a new one, but as you can see, I haven't finished any of the shadows, so I would like to finish at least like the bottom row, at least the ones that I've already had pan on. At least these, I want to get rid of them completely before I throw this out. This is the Naked Urban in Cherry. I don't know when I got this. What I do know is that it hasn't been touched, so that's a problem. So beautiful. I love Urban Decay palettes. I have quite a few. The Natasha Denona Bronze palette, I absolutely love this palette. I've used it a few times, but I don't use it too often, and it has quite a few shimmers. I'm not a shimmer girl. I don't like shimmers too much, so I think this is like a challenge for me to try to use up the shimmery colors from this palette, but I absolutely love it so much. For primers, I want to use up the Professional by Benefit. It's not cruelty free. I also want to use the Honey Do Me Up primer. It's going to be so interesting because you will really be able to tell like just how much progress I do with it, which makes me very excited. And the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Don't have any specific reasons why, I just want to use these up, except that I want to use them up. I really like them, so I think I can use them up. I also have the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer by Ciate London. I want to finish this one up too. Last but not least, I want to finish up the Supergoop Glow Screen Sunscreen. Why am I forgetting the word sunscreen? I want to finish up the sunscreen because I think Supergoop is either no longer cruelty free or in the gray area right now, so I don't want to take my chances, and I just want to finish this up and find a truly cruelty free sunscreen. I'm really excited to start this, so I'm going to try to do progress reports every single month if possible, and I want to keep adding more things into my project pan, and I just hope that this really helps me use up all of the products that I have. I'm also attempting a no buy, but not necessarily. I'm trying really hard not to purchase things that I know I clearly already have enough of. So I don't need anything. Honestly, right now I don't need anything, so I want to at least not purchase anything whatsoever for the next couple months. I think it's a doable goal. I don't want to tell myself that I'm not allowed to purchase anything for an entire year because you're like anxious. I want to go month by month. For the month of January, I'm not going to purchase anything. I'm going to stand firm on that, and then if I do good, I won't purchase anything on February, and I'm going to keep going. I feel like if I do kind of mess up on a specific month, it's not going to make me feel guilty, and I know that I can just start up again next month and not purchase anything then. So baby steps. That's what I'm telling myself. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here today, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.